This year is particularly meaningful for BDO because it's celebrating its 50th anniversary. Now, over the past 5 decades of serving Filipinos, the bank has grown alongside generations of families and businesses, witnessing how their financial needs and aspirations have evolved over time. Today's conversation is an opportunity to reflect on those changes and, more importantly, to look ahead at how banking can continue to support Filipinos through every stage of their financial journey. Economic shifts, technological innovation, and changing customer expectations are reshaping how Filipinos save, borrow, invest, and protect what matters most. So today we'd like to explore one overarching question. How is the Filipino financial journey evolving, and how can banks better support people through every stage of that journey?
Just to start the conversation, I think this year in particular, there's a lot of parang head fake that's been happening. I would characterize, especially for Filipinos, it's a more careful year. There's a lot of things that happened at the same time, and ordinary Filipinos are trying to digest that. The economy is still growing. We're still registering growth, a little bit slower than I think when we started the year, which was very different times, no? So it's still steady, it's still there. The other thing is with things that are happening geopolitically, prices have been higher as compared to last year. And we're seeing household budgets, being stretched. On the flip side, interest rates have also been increasing. So the BSP has increased the policy rates. It cuts both ways. Cost of borrowing might be higher, but there's also time or period for investors to invest at higher rates. And then lastly, with all of these happening geopolitically, even locally, the peso has been softer. So those are the things I think that the ordinary Filipino would have to contend with. It's a careful year for us to try and digest everything that's happening. But it doesn't mean the economy is stalling by any means. No? We're still registering growth.
We see great opportunity sa countryside. This is always our acknowledgement that growth area would always be on the countryside. We are continuing to expand our branch network and provide digital facilities lagi. So lumalaki yung progress sa countryside. Kailangan si BDO should go side by side. Kaagapay namin yung growth ng countryside. So we plan to expand and put in more branches. And our aim is to provide our people, more people in the countryside, to attain their financial needs, and we find solutions for their needs as their needs evolve.
Ang objective po naman talaga ng BSP po, especially in relation to consumer protection, is to make access to digital payments as easy as possible. And ang payo po nila, in order to improve access, is to make it as affordable as possible and i-remove po as much as we can any friction sa mga gumagamit, katulad po natin mga consumers, sa paggamit nga ng digital. Ngayon, as you know, there is a cost to processing digital. And the clearing house po, whether it be BankNet through InstaPay and the Philippine Clearing House Corporation for PesoNet, meron pong cost talaga yun para magpatakbo. As our commitment to the community and to the BSP, we of course adhere to what the BSP wants to improve. So I think it's a good development for us. Payments should be seen as a utility. Kailangan po talaga natin gawing mas simple ang paglipat ng pera para sa ating komunidad, para sa atin din paggagamit.
Digital banking has evolved from dati it's just a convenience tool. Kung mapapansin nyo, nung unang mga 10 years ago, we access our desktop, check our balances, titingnan kung may pumasok na pera sa account natin or even transfer funds. That was the use of digital banking a few years ago. And then, pandemic hit, and now customers have evolved into using it into their everyday lives. Nandito na ang digital banking. Kaya masusundan ka nito, and everything has evolved already from there. They can now, customers, Kapampangans can now use digital banking to send money, check their transactions, pay bills, using just the app wherever you are. Customers can also, via the BDO Pay app, withdraw without the use of a debit card through the QR. So, customers have evolved in that way, in a sense that pandemic accelerated this adoption, but it's really the convenience and the accessibility, sabi nga natin. It's the accessibility that's sustaining it.
Actually, for the past years, we have noticed that there is a radical change in consumer behavior. And people now have changed from their simple lifestyle. And now, here in Pampanga, in the provinces, they also have their urban lifestyle kind of living. And so people nowadays are very, very busy. And we also deal with the digital natives. And this is a group of clients who really value their time. They want their banking to be accessible, to be convenient, and to be secured also. We are around 29 branches in Pampanga alone. In the entire Northern Luzon, we are 202 branches. So people have a choice. If you're a digital native, you can go digital and do all of those things. But if you still feel comfortable going to the branch and consult, you want to talk with people, we're also here. And most importantly nowadays, we have this universal teller machine. I know we are familiar with the ATM and the cash deposit machine. Pero yung UTM natin, it's combined. It's combining these two types of machine. They can accept check deposit. They can accept cash deposit. You can withdraw via QR code, via biometrics, diba? So you can update your passbook. So hindi ka na kailangan magpila. But nevertheless, again, we have the flexibility of knowing that some people are kind of scared pa din, di ba? Parang they get intimidated with machines. So we have people in the branch to serve you. The future is digital. So we are willing to help you adapt to all these machines or in-branch digital solutions that we have.
A lot of our remote areas, wala pang signal. So even if dapat pinakamagandang way for them to be introduced into banking is through digital means, nahihirapan. Plus, secondly, mahal ang ating data cost. So how can I do that? So most people nagka-cash pa rin. That's why we made the tindahans the access point. And natuwa naman yung mga tindahan because it's their way of serving the community. So, in spite of the digital advances, meron pa rin, lumakas pa rin kami sa mga remote areas. And we are helping by putting it closer to people. Nandun kami sa palengke, nandun kami sa subdivision, nandun kami sa mga bahayan. Kahit nga sa bundok, meron kami. Access is about, number one, having more access points. So, secondly, involving the community. So it's really about physical access at saka meron ding isang side, digital access. So as long as there's cash, we need physical points. As long as we have digital access, we can pay. We can use it for our transactions.
Nung nag-umpisa po kami ng 2014, we encourage the families to open an account. Right now, nandito na sila. So, we're beyond padala, but we're still continue doing that. Ang BDO Kabayan account is for investing. Yung wallet, BDO Pay, is for shopping and paying conveniently. So, may choice palagi ang isang OFW na merong bangko sa amin dahil pag meron po kayong BDO Pay, makikita niyo doon ng Kabayan Savings. So, tinuturuan po namin sila na gumamit ng digital at saka ng savings na pareho nilang makukuha yung benefit of convenience, and at the same time, pag may record po kayo ng padala, this is the basis of credit access.
As we conclude today's discussion, we are reminded of one thing. Every Filipino's financial journey is unique, but no one should have to navigate it alone. Whether it's saving for the future, growing a business, supporting loved ones, embracing digital banking, or protecting what matters most. Informed decisions and trusted partnerships make all the difference. As BDO celebrates 50 years of serving Filipinos, conversations like this reflect the bank's commitments to listening, learning, and continuously finding better ways to support customers, businesses, and communities in the years ahead. We hope today's discussion has been very enlightening to everyone. It sparked new ideas, meaningful stories, and deeper conversations about helping more Filipinos achieve their financial goals.
Sa BDO, we fight!